Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Welcome to the Geek Arena podcast, powered by 1776gaming.com and produced for our lovely members over there at the 1776 Gaming Community Discord. This is Traveling Man bringing you a quick weekly update, kind of like a news update thing, but without all the suck. And it's the first in a long line of ones that I hope to do either on a weekly or a bi weekly basis, depending on how much stuff we have going on in the community. If you have someone specifically that you would like to get a shout out to on this little thing, you can feel free to DM me, Traveling Man 83 over at the 1776 Gaming Discord. And it could be something fun. I don't actually care what it is as long as it's not just extremely something that will get us banned off of Spotify. I'm absolutely okay with that. And it could be for anything from, hey, homeboy made me laugh, to hey, this guy really did something great for me. Just something I would like to do here to spread the love and keep that community spirit going a little bit. So if you have somebody in your little cell like group, if you're a mod and you have a little community going on down there for a specific game and you want to shout them out, just hit me up and let me know. I will take care of that and get right up on top of it. Now, moving right on along, I would like to take this opportunity to cover at least three big topics from the past week. So, the first of which being that we have our store formally launched. It is wide open and open for business. If you want to go in and purchase something like the jersey that you've seen Iron Mikey wearing on stream, that really bad anus looking piece of gear, which I'm very impressed by, feel free to do so. But we have a ton of other things over there, from mouse pads to backpacks and bags, stuff like that, t-shirts and things. All your general gaming community fare. And speaking of that merch, I would like to go on ahead and make the other formal announcement, which is that after months of talking about it, we have finally conducted our first community giveaway. It was not a random selection. We picked this individual because of his dedication to coming in consistently for the community game nights and typically being one of the first ones in, last ones out after the after party from when we're done playing those games. And that person is Scotch. He's just been a really good guy to hang around and get to know. He actually went out and bought a microphone so that he could communicate with the rest of the community. So that guy was just here hanging out. Didn't really do much other than listen and kind of participate a little bit in some text channel. But he just wanted to be such a part of everything that we had going on that he went out and spent that money just to be able to talk to you guys. So definitely stop by and say what's up next time you see him online. Scotch, thank you so much for being part of what makes 1776 great, bro. You've been good to get to know, and enjoy that Razor Viper gaming mouse that we have coming to you. Want to understand it's a pretty good piece of gear. And then moving on from that, I would also like to let you guys know that we have also conducted our first PUBG Duos tournament style for the PUBG Arna League. And I will just go on ahead and say right now that I watched a bit of that through Chronicle stream, and the amount of skill that was on display there, like, yeah, you guys are never gonna see me involved in one of those things. I would rather get ran through by a non-lubricated train than to get wrecked that hard, okay? And, so the standings are finally out. We got those in late last night, and I will go on ahead and give those to you right now. So our PUBG standings for week 1 duos is going to be, in first place, the Chumacera Rattlers, followed in a very close second by the Erangel Eagles, and third place, just not lagging so far behind there, the Milta Militia. Kind of rooting for those guys. They no fix PUBG and still no fix game. But if you can believe this, Hellspawn and his cat, they're up there in the number 1 spot. So yeah, that's going to be a hard thing to get flipped over. But what I did see through Chronicle stream, though, that gaming was intense, and I can't imagine there was enough deodorant in that whole lobby to keep the thing from being at least moderately sweaty. You guys did a great job, and again, thanks to everybody that showed up. We had 10 teams of 2 in there, so we had about 20 people in there just kinda going at it, and it was a real good time, real good show, and a special thanks for the people that are not part of the 1776 gaming community, but are part of the PUBG Arna League. Thanks to you guys for showing up as well and making that competition so fierce. And if you missed this one, guess what? We're typically doing something like this once a week on that game. And we are also working on branching out into other games as well for those community night scenarios and possible leagues and competitions and things like that. So make sure you stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. I know there's a lot of them, but we have a very active community. So just kind of bear with those. And don't forget, go like and subscribe every streamer's content that we have in here. Those guys really depend on our support, and they're doing a pretty good job keeping that content flowing. And Chronicle, man, I got to tell you, dude, you look good without the beard. I did not expect you to be that handsome. So that's all for today's little short style edition of the Geek Arena podcast, aka the community update. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And if you're not a part of the community, go to 1776gaming.com. You just happen to find us on Spotify. Just go over there to 1776gaming.com and click join our Discord, and be prepared to bring your thick skin with you. Love you guys. Peace out.